Hey there, lovely people. Welcome back to the lovely place. My name is Sean, and we are down here at our land today trying to get some cameras back up on the tree. So we were down, I don't know, a few days back, and I'll show you a clip of what we discovered. This is the solar panel wire, and if you can see right there, a doggone squirrel made a little lunch out of this little connector, and we have wires completely exposed and spliced up. I went ahead and cut it off right there. So yeah, we had noticed that there were 3 cameras that weren't charging, and they were in sunlight, and so I took them down to take them home and charge them. And as I did that, I discovered what you just saw, that squirrels had eaten right through the wire. So I wanted to show you what the plan is today. This is the Keen solar panel. I went ahead and took this one off of one of the trees along the driveway, so I could just work here on my tailgate. And I was just about to start inspecting this when I did see on up toward the solar panel another spot that the squirrels had got gnawing into. So yep, just up the way a few feet. Let's see, we're only probably what, 4 feet, 4.5, 5 feet away from the solar panel, where they have gotten into the red. I hope it focuses in and you can see that. There's a red and black wire. Let me show you what it looks like inside here. There's what it looks like. This is the end that I took off. And I noticed even down here, it's got another gash in it, and I can actually see raw wire. So I'm gonna cut it back that far and hope that it's not bad too close to this head, or I'll just have to buy a whole new connection. So anyway, I took this one off. I'll be doing it here on the tailgate of the truck. The other 2, however, I'm not gonna, well, I probably won't take off. I might go take them off, or I might repair them down there. I have this little Vector little AC, and it's also a jumper for your battery. And I brought my heat gun down thinking that I could take these little heat shrink tubes and put it over my wire and use my heat gun to shrink it down on these wires here and connect it all together. However, I quickly determined that this little Vector just doesn't have the power. Even though it's charged, it's at a, let's see, shows it's missing a bar. I guess it being out in the truck, sitting in the cold. It was 12.3 volts, it looks like. Anyway, it's just not, it's not kicking in and running that heat gun. So we're gonna try just a little heat off of this trusty little fire starter. If that doesn't work for this one, at least I can go inside to my Mr. Heater propane heater. I'm gonna hold it real close over the upper section of this, because the heat really comes out good. And you can tell who really enjoys this heater and gets more use out of it than any of us. Yeah, that's Bambi and Luna. Exactly. They're loving it. But yeah, there's so much heat right up here. In fact, this thermometer, it's showing, you know, around 280 degrees, it looks like. So I think that's Fahrenheit there. Yeah, that's Fahrenheit. We've not put our first fire, you know, stick of wood in the wood stove yet. That's coming soon as well. But yeah, if my little lighter doesn't work, we'll hold this one over the propane heater and see if we can get it going. So let's see if we can get this wired together. Standing here in the sun at the moment, we're good. Tomorrow we're supposed to get a ton of high wind and some heavy rain, and then it's going to turn very cold. So let's enjoy this last day of 60-degree weather. Right there. Let's get the glasses on and see how bad it looks. Yeah, I think we're good there. I'll tape that up. Maybe even put a heat shrink on there. I don't have, well, I think I bought plenty of them, hopefully. Looking to see if there's anything else. Here's a little nick, nothing bad. If anybody knows how in the world to keep the squirrels from chewing up the wires that are up in their trees, in their way, in their environment, please let me know. So yeah, I think we're good all the way to the end, except for that little nick that I will tape. So we're going to begin by seeing about taking off a little bit of this. And Well, as I did that, without knowing it, I actually took off the sleeve of this red one. So I got to be careful. So there's that. Let's take off this little black one. All right. All right, so now we're going to take this, just bring it together enough so that I can take one of these small sleeves and put it over one of these independently. I may have to slice this back some to spread it out. I think we'll do that. I want to take one of these larger sleeves and I want to put it over the whole thing so that I can hopefully shrink it over both of these together once I get them done. So let's try to get this open and put that over top of that. Okay, that's better. think that did it. All right, let's try the red one. What we're going to do when we get this all completed is we're going to plug it into the camera, get on our phone app, and see if it shows that it's charging. That will tell us if this worked. All right, let's get another small one. Here we go. Oh, actually, let's use the one I cut. Where's it at? Here it is right here. Okay. Take a little bit more off. I'm noticing this is not going to be quite the same length, which may make it difficult for this larger one, but I think we'll make it work. Let's just start with this amount. Now, let's fold that down this way. Make it small so that this slider will go over it. Okay, now let's separate these a little bit, and let's get our lighter out one more time. See if we can shrink this one up. Seems to do it. Now let's take our big one here and let's see if we can fit both of these inside there, and if it can come over this whole open area. And it does. There's a little bit of a slit down here. Let's find that happy spot, and then we will tape it after that. I think we got us a nice little connection here. Now, a little tape won't hurt it. But before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Let's see. I want to go ahead and might as well use the camera that it's going to go on. So I need to pull my phone app out, identify which camera it is. The way I can identify it is I'm calling this driveway. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry guys, that was crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, plug it in down here. Now we'll just set this camera right over here. We'll aim it up here so it can see me, but we're gonna take the solar panel. Let's prop it up right here in the sun. Now, what you should see in my app in a moment is you should see this camera charging. So let's go check it out. So driveway woods, it's finding it. Now it's at 100% right now, but if you look, you see a little sun symbol right there on the left side of the green bar. I believe that's telling us that the solar panel is working. Now what we're going to do is we'll compare it to the other Keen camera. Not this one, this is the one. We'll compare it to this Keen camera that the solar panel is leaning on, which is not plugged in, and we'll see if it has that little sun symbol or not. Okay, we call this one front creek resting place. So we're going to go ahead and hit the settings. It should be at 100% as well because I just charged it at home, unless it's drained just a little bit. And we'll see if it's got the sun. Okay, so you can see that this one has a blue bar and there is no sun symbol beside of it. So that means we've got this one working. I just need to rinse and repeat for these other two cameras and we'll be good to go. I just wanted you to know that I went ahead and taped up the two ends of this and the couple of spots that I found on up the line here. I want you to also know that if you need any shop scissors, these Quinn scissors that I got at Harbor Freight for another project, they are awesome. They cut through thick fabric, cut through wire and tape like it's nothing. But yeah, these might be something you might want to pick up to have on your truck. Okay. Well, I'm psyched. That's pretty cool that that's working. I wasn't sure if that would be the only issue with this or not. I'm just hoping that when I do a thorough inspection of the other two solar panels and the wires coming from them, which are still in the trees, that I find the same problem and I can go ahead and get those fixed. I won't put that on here today. You kind of get the gist of it. But what we are going to do is take this camera that's connected to this solar panel, and we're going to put it back up on the tree. So since I'm not using all of this cord, I figured this might be the best way to consolidate as much of it as possible. And I could potentially get something made out of metal, which was Mrs. Lovely's idea, and wrap around that so that it won't get hurt by squirrels, so that they can't chew through it. Maybe metal tape? I don't know. They could get through that. If you can think of something, let me know. Okay, now I've only got a little bit here, so we'll take that down to this camera. So I wrapped as much around the solar panel brace as I could, and then some around the camera as well. But I'm going to go back, make sure that we're still charging again, and we are good. Lovely people, thanks for joining us today. We're going to be able to see again up here on all of our cameras, hopefully, if we can get all these repaired, and just have eyes on it when we're not up here at the lovely place. It's very fun to be able to just get on camera anytime, or detect motion if a deer crossed the driveway, or hopefully never a trespasser came by. We love seeing the squirrels, we love seeing the raccoons, the deer, and everything else that's up here. That's one of the main reasons we have the property, because we love wildlife and we love nature. Well, while we're at it, let me just go ahead and show you a few clips as we close out. Roll the credits. God bless you. Be lovely, people, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.